The supercomputer says Spain, the betting market says France. As of June 18th, with the first round of group games all but done, the answer to who's the favorite has split in two. The team the models rank first, and the team the money is moving toward, are not the same. One is built on months of data, the other reacted, overnight, to a single weekend of results. 48 teams, the most open World Cup in decades. With matchday 1 in the books, here's how the title picture actually looks, by the numbers. Start at the top. Before a ball was kicked, the Opta supercomputer ran 25,000 simulations. And it made Spain the favorite, at 16.1%, with France, England, and Argentina all close behind, on more than 10%. The key detail? No team cleared 20%, that's how tight the top of this field is. The most open World Cup in decades, with the new 48-team format adding a round of 32, and more upset paths than ever. In fact, Spain were the only side rated more likely than not to reach the quarter-finals, 52.1%. And they reached the final in about a quarter of all simulations. The experts leaned the same way. In ESPN's pre-tournament poll of 19 writers, 16 picked Spain or France to win it, and Spain was the only team named on every single ballot. And it's not just one model. A University of Liverpool study had Spain top as well, at 26.1%, with England second on 17%. Different methods, same headline, Spain. Then the games began, and the betting market moved. France beat Senegal 3-1, while Spain were held to a shock 0-0 by tournament debutants Cape Verde. And France jumped to the outright favorite. On ESPN's board, their price shortened, with England, Portugal and Argentina lined up behind them. So here's the split. The model's number 1 is still Spain, but the market's number 1, after one round of results, is now France. Round 1 put the predictions on trial, fast. Start with the teams that held up. France won 3-1 in what's seen as the toughest group. Argentina beat Algeria 3-0, with Messi dropping the first World Cup hat-trick of his career. Germany made the loudest statement of all, thrashing Curaçao 7-1, the single biggest scoreline of the opening round. While Norway, led by Holland's debut brace, beat Iraq 4-1. England opened with a 4-2 win over Croatia, Harry Kane scoring twice. And then, the question marks. Spain, the model's favorite, were held to a 0-0 by debutants Cape Verde. One roundup called it a warning that the title is no formality. When the team your whole forecast is built around drops points to a debutant, every projection wobbles. Brazil drew 1-1 with Morocco, which only fed the case for Morocco as a dark horse. And another contender, Portugal, stumbled too. João Neves headed them in front after 6 minutes, but Yoane Wissa equalized in first-half stoppage time to earn a 1-1 draw. For Congo, back at a World Cup after 52 years, it was their first-ever World Cup goal and point. For a title contender like Portugal, it was a flat start. Even as Cristiano Ronaldo, at 41, became the oldest outfield player ever to start a World Cup match. Same data, very different reading, once the ball is rolling. Just below the big four sit 3 more. On the Opta model, Portugal at 7%, Brazil 6.6%, Germany 5.1%, all above 5%, all dangerous. Portugal are chasing the one trophy still missing from Cristiano Ronaldo's career. Brazil, under Carlo Ancelotti, are trying to end a title drought that stretches back to 2002, though questions linger over a squad without an established number 9. And Germany announced themselves loudest, with that 7-1 opener. Below them are the not favourites but capable sides. The model tags Netherlands at 3.6%, Norway 3.5%, Belgium 2.4%, Colombia 2.1%, Morocco 1.9%, and Croatia 1.6%, as dark horses. Colombia were Copa America runners-up on American soil in 2024, losing the final to Argentina in extra time. And Morocco stand out most, semi-finalists in 2022, and in round 1 they held Brazil to a 1-1 draw. Proof the billing wasn't just talk. Before you take any forecast at face value, 3 things. First, the repeat curse. Argentina reached the final in 18.1% of the model simulations, a genuine Big Four side. But no nation has won back-to-back World Cup since Brazil in 1962. Second, the model's own limits. Opta backed Brazil in 2014, then watched Germany beat them 7-1 in the semi-final. And only 35.9% of its simulations produce a first-time winner, meaning history leans toward a past champion lifting it again. A forecast is a starting point, not a guarantee. Third, the individual race can drag a whole team up with it. The Golden Boot favourites are Mbappé, Messi and Holland, and all three opened with multiple goals, Messi with a hat-trick, pulling their team's title odds up alongside them. And one more wrinkle, the hosts. 6 host nations have won a World Cup before, but none of the 3 co-hosts, the United States, Mexico, Canada, rank anywhere near the favourites this time. In the end, this contender map gets redrawn every time one of those forwards scores. So here's where it lands. As of June 18th, the title picture is one sentence. The model says Spain, the market, after round 1, says France, and England and Argentina sit right behind, in a genuine 4-way scrap. Round 1 flattered France, Germany, Argentina, Norway, and England. It left Spain, Brazil, and Portugal with questions. This title comes down to the 2 European heavyweights, Spain and France. Spain shake off the opening stumble and prove the model right in the knockouts. France carry their matchday 1 firepower deep. England, with Kane in record-breaking form, and Argentina, with Messi chasing one more miracle, are the 2 most likely to gatecrash that pair. But one wildcard hangs over all of it. In a 48-team format, the new round of 32 is built to produce an upset that could tear every one of these predictions up. A World Cup where the model's favourite and the market's favourite don't agree. In the end, the answer gets settled on the grass.